In this video, we'll learn how you can use a pivot table to summarize categorical data that has actually no numbers. So let's suppose you work for a car company and you want to know who buys station wagons in the file station temp. So for each person, you know, did they buy a station wagon, yes or no? Family size, small or large. Small is 2 kids or less, large is more than 2 kids, and salary is high or low. Again, the data is made up, but you're given this unstructured data and you would like to know what categorizes who buys a station wagon. Is family size more important or is salary? So we'll begin with a pivot table that basically will calculate yes or no, how many people in each category, family size, large or small, salary, high or low, bought a station wagon. And you'll see we need to do something to that pivot table. So we do insert pivot table. Okay, we've got the data, which is, again, it's such a great thing about the pivot table. You don't have to select the data. Existing worksheet, upper left-hand corner, any blank place. Okay, so now I want to have yes or no for station wagon. I'll put that there. Count, and I can reverse this to be yes first. If I say sort Z to A, being a positive person, we have yes first and then no. And then I'm going to break it down family size and salary in the row field. Okay, so this will tell me large families, high salary, low salary, who bought a station wagon, who didn't. Now the question is, what goes in the values field? The answer is it doesn't matter because I'm just counting. So I'll drag station wagon and it counts, as you see. If you look at large families with high salaries, 100 bought a station wagon, 34 did not. Now, if you sort of use this data in a presentation, I at least would give you a bad grade because what you want to know is the percentage breakdown. What percentage in each demographic category basically bought a wagon? So if you right click here, and this is a very important thing to know about pivot tables, you can do value field settings or actually show values as. Let's do show values as. And I can do percentage of row. And now I know what percentage of people in each row bought a wagon. So it becomes fairly clear here for the large families, whatever your income, around 70% bought a wagon. For the small families, about 5% bought a wagon. And so it looks like the family size, not the salary, matters. And a chart would make this clear. Go analyze. Let's do pivot chart. That's okay. And so if we look at that pivot chart there, we can see yes or no. We can see for the large families, the blue spike is much higher than the red spike, which means for the large families, no matter what the salary, a higher percentage of people bought. And for the small families, no matter what the salary, a very high percentage did not buy a station wagon. And so we've quickly summarized this data that had absolutely no structure and no numbers. Now, in the next video, we're going to learn about several important pivot table topics. Slicers, which make it really easy to slice and dice your pivot table, and those will basically be based on filters, which we'll introduce. And we'll also learn about the important concept of a calculated field.